everybody. All right, I am coming out with a tutorial. I don't know how much it's going to be just yet. I got to see how much it's going to cost me to finish. I've been filming it for a while. I just filmed one of the lessons. This was part of it. The tutorial itself is going to be how to play in any key, any scale, all of the modes, harmonic minor, melodic minor, and how to actually use them. We're not just going to memorize the scale patterns. We're going to really understand them and be able to use them in our guitar solos. Anyway, that being said, one important part of that lesson that I just ended up filming just beforehand is learning the notes on the top two strings, and the reason being that's where our bar chords are, right? So if I have that bar chord, right, wherever that note is, the lowest note, is the root note, A major, right? If I go up here to the 7th fret of the A string or the 5th string, so no top string, that's an E note, E major, or E minor, you know, depending on which chord. So that becomes very, very important, more so than immediately just kind of knowing like the 9th fret of the G string, which will come actually after learning this. So I want to get into it. There is a very specific way to learning all of the notes on the E and the A string, the 6th and the 5th string, and you're only learning 2 sections, and you're moving them from string to string. Let me show you exactly what I mean. There's no, when you're like grabbing your guitar and you do this, right? Oh, mine's a little out of tune, but the 5th fret of your 6th string is the same note as your open 5th string, and so on. Right? And then from the G to the B is the 4th fret, okay? So that means if our open A string is A, right here, that means my 5th fret is A on my 6th string, okay? Great. Now there's one other section that goes backwards, okay? And that is this. The 7th fret of your 5th string is the same note as your top string, okay? And that goes on too. The 7th fret of your 4th string is an A, so that's the octave there, right? 7th fret back is like up 1 string, 5th fret is down 1 string. This does become very important, okay? If anything is moving too quickly, rewind and just take a second to gather it, right? Get it in, and comment below if something's not quite making sense. So what I just did there was the 7th fret of my A string was an E. Cool. So why is that so important? Why that is important is because this starts here. So anything I'm learning on the top string from the 5th fret on is going to happen right here, right? It's going to be the same thing. Anything I'm learning from the 7th fret of the 5th string on is going to restart right here on this E. So then it doesn't become that difficult. Now, everything A, B, C, D, E, F, G, right? Each one of those notes has a note in between, except E to F and B to C. So let me just take the very first one, E to F. What I mean is this E string is E, only 1 fret away. The 1st fret is my F, okay? Now, because that happened, right, we have E here, which means, all right, sweet, we got F here. Perfect, okay. Okay, now, let me do one of the other notes here, okay? Let's take F, just for the heck of it, right? If I have F, and so this might be something that you already know, which just means you don't have to watch it. A sharp, that's my sharp, is up 1 fret. Sharp is up 1 fret. Flat is back 1 fret. Okay? So if I have my F here, right? My G is 2 notes, 2 frets away. Okay? Because it's not E to F or B to C. E to F and B to C are the only ones that are right next to each other. Okay? Okay, great. So I have an F. I found my G. That means in between is an F sharp, because I'm 1 fret ahead, or a G flat, because I'm 1 fret behind. Okay, that is the same note. All right, there are reasons why sometimes it's an F sharp, sometimes it's a G flat. We won't get into that. We're just figuring this out. So if I say an F sharp minor, you play a minor bar chord starting on that 2nd fret. Boom, you got it. Okay. So now we've got this kind of listed out. So why don't we just fill it in? Because we did E to F, right? So I might as well just do E to F. Okay. So everything is matching. So I got F sharp, and then I also have G. Oh boy, I can't write this. G flat. Oh my god, that looks terrible, dude. So I got F sharp and I knew that was gonna happen. G flat. Boom. So that's all filled in here. All right. Now why don't I just add my G? Cool. Got it. Now I know 2 frets ahead of the G is A. Again, guys, you can pause whenever you want and try to take this in. You know, I'm going step by step so that you guys can kind of take it as you will, as it's easy. All right. Well, let me do the same thing because G to A is not an E to F or a B to C, which means there is something in between. It just does the same thing. Up 1 fret, G sharp. Back 1 fret, A flat. Okay? All right, great. Now I'm up to here. Okay, awesome. Well, now this is our full section. And it's a little bit easy to see. Right? E to A, and then we've got E to A. All right, and that's my 12th fret. So that becomes the one section that we learn. We just move it to the 7th fret of our A string. Boom, boom. So let's just do the next section, okay? A, the next fret, it's not one of those two, so it's definitely going to be 2 frets away. So A, 2 frets away is B. So now I'm on my 7th fret. Great. Just fill the same in here. Ah, B. B to C is only 1 fret away. So why don't I write that in? C. C. Perfect. Great. Now, just fill in the sharps and flats. All right, we've got A sharp, because I'm up 1, which is the same as B flat, because I'm back 1. All right, awesome. So if I do here, A sharp, because I'm up 1, B flat, because I'm back 1. Now, let's fill, okay, C, well, C to D, it's not one of these, right? C to D is not B to C. C to D is 2 away. So D is my 5th fret, 2 away. D becomes my 10th fret. Sweet. Let's fill that in. C sharp, D flat, D sharp, E flat. Same here. C sharp, D flat. All right. D sharp because I'm up 1 fret. Cool. That means E flat, and there's my E. And then one more sectional is that everything on the 12th fret starts over. E, E, open to 12th fret, okay? So you're really looking at this to here, meaning this whole section is the same as this whole section, all right? And then E to A, E, E, this whole section is that whole section. I hope that helps. And obviously I tried to cram that in a short enough time where you guys can see it. So just go slowly and comment if you need me to help with any questions. And I will let you know when you can order. The best thing about ordering this tutorial, it literally has everything. I go through the major scale, is kind of like the basis of it. If somebody just yells out 2 chords, you know, C minor to B flat to G minor, whatever it is, you'll know at the drop of a hat, what to play. And not only what to play, so you're not just going to be noodling around in a scale, right? What to play and how to play it, and why you're playing certain notes over certain chords. It's super important. It's super in depth. So one part of ordering that is that you'll have direct access to me. We're going to have either a private forum or a private Facebook group that once you buy it, you can join in, and I will answer all of the questions. Because I don't want anyone to buy it and not get everything from it. Some of the stuff people are going to learn super easy, while others learn it a little bit slower, and then vice versa. You might learn something super slow that somebody else is getting really fast. So we can help each other out too as well. But that is part of the price, is going to be a direct access to me, so that I can answer, and we can do it publicly. So anything that you're having trouble with, if I answer publicly, somebody else might have the same question and kind of get it. So that is on the docket. I will let you guys know when I'm going to be filming for the rest of the night, these tutorials. And I'm keeping the price down because I'm doing it on my iPhone and with a whiteboard and this crappy guitar and in the middle of nowhere. So thanks everybody. Hope this helps, and you purchasing this tutorial is going to help me to keep doing this and keep helping you guys out. Thanks so much.